Hi everyone, I'm JB Kapangpangan. I'm from Beauty 1101 and I'm here to talk about the different problems of food security. Number one is the world population growth. Due to the rapid increase of the population, resources are decreasing, becoming rarer, and will run out entirely. The ever-growing population has led to massive effects such as industrialization, pollution, and unemployment. These components had adversely affect our environment, leading to various health problems in society. But there is the most effective ways to address overpopulation, and that is to implement sex education programs and to implement a family planning programs that enable access to contraceptions, reduces the number of unwanted children, and therefore improves the lives of members of the family unit, allowing them to optimize their resources and avoid situations of poverty, hunger, or diseases. Number 2. The increased demand for food. Food demand is expected to increase anywhere between 59% to 98% by 2050. This will shape agricultural markets in ways we have not seen before. Farmers worldwide will need to increase crop production, either in increasing the amount of agricultural land to grow crops or by enhancing productivity on existing agricultural lands through fertilizer and irrigation and adopting new methods like precision farming. However, the ecological and social trade-offs of clearing more land for agriculture are often high, particularly in the tropics. And right now, crop yields, the amount of crops harvested per unit of land cultivated, are growing too slowly to meet the forecasted demand for food. Number 3. Food prices. What are the factors affecting the price of food? Well, basically, geopolitical events, such as global demand, exchange rates, government policy, disease and crop yields, energy costs, availability of natural resources for agriculture, food speculation, changes in the use of soil, and weather events directly affect food prices. Well, keeping the price of basic commodities accessible to the masses involves several strategies. One approach is to promote competition among suppliers to prevent monopolies or price fixing. Governments can also implement price controls or subsidies to stabilize prices for essential goods. Additionally, investing in infrastructure and agricultural technology can increase productivity, leading to higher supply and more stable prices. Finally, promoting fair trade practices and supporting small-scale producers can help ensure fair prices for both producers and consumers. For food security, they refers to the availability, accessibility, and affordability of food for all individuals at all times. There are various strategies that can be employed to address food security, including improving agricultural productivity, improving food distribution, promoting small-scale agriculture, addressing poverty, encouraging sustainable food production, improving nutrition, and developing emergency food assistance programs. This overall addressing food security requires a multi-phased approach that addresses the root causes of food insecurity and promotes sustainable and equitable food system. Number 4. Disappearance of the variety of agricultural plant species. So, how does it affect food security? Well, less biodiversity means that plants and animals are more vulnerable to pests and diseases, compounded by our reliance on fewer and fewer species to feed ourselves. The increasing loss of biodiversity for food in agriculture puts food security and nutrition at risk. So, to prevent that from happening, we should support local and regional projects aimed at tackling biodiversity loss, buying fewer products, and making sure that products you do buy minimize the impact on the biodiversity, investing in ways that promote biodiversity, reducing waste of consumer goods such as food, clothes, electrical appliances. Number 5. The increase of the area of the scarcity water and the limitation of the availability of land. So, water can be scarce for many reasons. Demand for water may be exceeding supply, water infrastructure may be inadequate, or institutions may be failing to balance everyone's needs. Water scarcity is an increasing problem on every continent, with proper communities most badly affected. To build resilience against climate change and to serve a growing population, an integrated and inclusive approach must be taken to managing these finite resources. So, there are 4 solutions to this. Number 1 is sustainable water management. It improves water infrastructure must be a priority, as water conservation and efficiency are key components of sustainable water management. Number 2 is reclaimed water. Rainwater harvesting and recycled wastewater also allow to reduce scarcity and ease pressures on groundwater and other natural water bodies. Number 3 is pollution control and better sewage treatment. Without proper sanitation, the water becomes full of diseases and unsafe to drink. That is why addressing pollution, measuring and monitoring water quality is essential. Number 4 is the awareness and education. Education is critical to solve the water crisis. In fact, in order to cope with future water scarcity, it is necessary to radically reform all forms of consumption, from individual use to supply chains of large companies. Number 6. The food losses and the food waste. Food loss and food waste can also negatively impact food security and food availability, and contribute to increasing the cost of food. Our food systems cannot be resilient if they are not sustainable. Hence, the need to focus on the adoption of integrated approaches designed to reduce food loss and waste. While some food waste is inevitable, such as vegetable peels and scraps, we can still minimize its negative sequence. One effective solution is to compost it. It is a biodegradation method in which organic matter such as food scraps and leaves decompose into soil. This soil can be used for your gardens and farms. So, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, everyone.